right, so let's start with our coins. We need to figure out how much money we have over here on the side. So we always start counting with the highest valued coin first. The first coin is a what? Get ready. Yes, a quarter. And a quarter is worth how much? Get ready. Yes, 25 cents. And this is a, get ready, nickel. Yes. And this is a penny. Good. And a nickel is worth how much? Yes, 5 cents. And a penny is worth how much? Yes, 1 cent. So let's go ahead and start counting with the highest valued coin first. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.05, $1.06, $1.07, and $1.08. So we know we have $1.08. And if we want to write that two different ways, we can first write it with the cents value. We want to write 108 cents. But if we wanted to write it in dollar form, we'd start with our dollar symbol, and we'd have 1.08 for $1.08. All right, so the time is 9:32. Okay, so let's look at the clock and figure out where the long arrow of the clock would be and where the short arrow would be. So we know the hour is 9. So where would the short hand go? Yes, it would be pointing towards the 9. And we know that the long hand is the 32. Okay, and so we know that is more than halfway past the hour. So when we draw our shorthand towards the 9, we need to make sure it's a little past the 9 because it's not really 9 o'clock anymore. It says it's 9:32, so we're getting closer to 10. So remember, when we count around the clock, starting at the 1, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we count 2 more, 31, 32. So this is where we'd want our long hand to be pointing. Okay, so the time on the clock says 9:32. If I told you it was 9:32 in the morning, what time would you say it was? Get ready. Yes, it would be 9:32 a.m. What time would it be if it was 2 hours from now? Yes, 11:32. Good. And if I were to ask you what time it was 1 hour ago, what time would you say? Get ready. Good. It would be 8:32 a.m. Everyone, how many minutes in an hour? Get ready. Yes, 60 minutes. How many minutes in half an hour? Get ready. Yes, 30 minutes. Alrighty, let's move on. Alright, so we have the number 107, and we want to use our base 10 blocks to show 107. Boys and girls, we know that the big block here, this big sheet of them, is worth what value is that blocks? Yes, 100. So we know when we're pulling out 107 to represent that with base 10 blocks, we use 100. And then we know this stick is worth how much? Get ready. Yes, 10. So we are going to need 7 of our single squares. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 107. Now, if we wanted to write this number in expanded form, how would we do that? Think about it. Get ready. Yes, we would write 100 plus 7. Okay, good job. All right, so this is our class fact practice. We're going to go ahead and do that together. Everyone, get ready. 5 times 3 equals 15. Good. 5 times 9 equals 45. Good. 5 times 4 equals, yes, 20. 5 times 1, yes, 5. 5 times 6, get ready, 30. 5 times 8, get ready, 40. 5 times 0, 0. Good. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 2, yes, 10. 5 times 6, 30. Good. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 9, 45. Good job, guys. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 8, everyone. Get ready. Yes, 40. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 2, 10. Doesn't look like a 10. 5 times 5, everyone, get ready. 25. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 7, get ready. 35. 5 times 1, 5. Good. 5 times 4, get ready. 20. 5 times 8, get ready. 40. 5 times 3, get ready. 15. Good job, guys.
Okay, so today you're going to learn how to identify right angles. On the slide here, you can see what is a piece of paper. What shape is this piece of paper? Get ready. Yes, it's a rectangle. How many angles does this rectangle have? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we have 4 angles on this piece of paper. Mathematicians have a special name for angles that look like the angles on this piece of paper. They call them right angles. What do mathematicians call these angles? Get ready. Yes, they are called right angles. We can turn these angles in any direction and they are still called right angles. If we trace along the edges of the angle, we have a capital L. The L can be turned in any direction and it is still a right angle. So here, I'm going to make some shapes that all have a right angle. Mathematicians use a special symbol to show that an angle is a right angle. They draw a small square in the corner of the angle to show that it is a right angle. What shape do mathematicians draw to show that it is a right angle? Yes, they draw a small square in the corner of the angle. As you can see, each of these shapes have right angles. The square has 4 right angles, and the triangles each have 1.